Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is Sprint League 1. However, tonight there's a little bit of a difference. Normally we only have 2 races in the Sprint League every night. Tonight, however, we are having 4. Yes, you heard right, we're having 4. This is because we are finishing Sprint League 1 today. Just sorting out a few things. But yes, so we are having the last 4 rounds tonight. We are at Japan, Monza, Hungary, and Brazil. So yeah, we are finishing it tonight for ourselves. Sorry, I was just changing a few things. So we've got all the guys from Sprint League 1 that would normally be here. We've also pulled a few guys over from Sprint League 2 because they wanted to join in fun, which wasn't an issue. Obviously, filling out the grid a bit is always good. So let's go over the standings. So the standings are: Ishtar is in first place with 246 points. Hothouse is in second with 237, and Alu Palo is in third with 228. So there's less than 20 points between the top 3. So any one of them can win it tonight. So this is going to be epic. But like I said, we've got Brazil, Monza, Hungary, Japan tonight. But we're doing them in reverse order because we don't want to do Japan as the finish. We want to do Brazil, which is a bit more action-packed. So we're doing it as Japan, Brazil, Hungary. Japan, Monza, Hungary, Brazil. Okay, so bear with us, guys. It's going to be very action-packed. A lot of racing tonight. But yes, we hope that you enjoy it as much as we do. It was an idea that Boomer threw together yesterday, and we ironed it through and everything else, and we thought it was a good idea. We thought we'd give it a shout and get Sprint League 1 done, and then obviously we can concentrate on that for next season. We are missing someone, so we've got Ali, Boomer, who's racing Steb. We are missing Rossi. I'm missing a few of them, I think. Let's see who was. Israel, Dench, Rossi, Stel. We're missing Stel Lupus. Walter's here. Mitch is here. Pint Size is also not here. One second. No, and there's Leon. Knew he would be. Oh no, Stell's here. Yes, welcome guys. So we got an epic 4 races. Yes, you heard me right, 4 races, all at 25%. So I'm going to be sat here with a beer and a very bad back. So I apologise if I flinch every now and then. Ow. You most certainly can, Trucker. Give me a second. So we have 15 tonight instead of our usual 10, which normally happens in Sprint 1, which is very unfortunate. ABR. Yes, it is a very long night for me tonight. 4 races. Yeah, it's going to be epic, at least. I feel sorry for the ones driving as well. There's going to be a long ass night for them as well. How's you anyway, BR? You doing alright? It's all 4 races because of the lack of attendance in Sprint 1. Boomer and I came to a decision last night to get all 4 races done in one night as long as Sprint 1 agreed to it, and they all did yesterday. So we thought we'd get all 4 races done, but do it in reverse order. So instead of ending on Japan, we ended in Brazil. We decided to pull a few over from Sprint 2 as well to be able to fill the grid up a bit. So that's the reason why. It's kind of attendance rating within Sprint 1. We just thought we'll get it done and dusted, and then next season stick with potentially 1 Sprint League rather than 2, because we found Sprint 2 definitely has a better attendance. We thought of that, but yes, it is interesting tactics, F1. We did think of doing it in 1 track, but we had the issue of how many were going to agree on 1 track and what track was it going to be, because it had to be one of the 4 tracks that were on the calendar. And a lot of people have been shouting for this track to be added or this track to be used and stuff like that, and we can't do that. So we thought we'd just go this route. Gives people a little bit of a break in between each one as well, so if they need to grab a drink or they go to the toilet. Oh, yeah, I can't see why not. I will push the idea out to Boomer in just a sec, because I think we've got 4 seats free. So if you want to join, I can't see why not. I will. That's cool, mate. I mean, Japan, next one is Monza. So you can always join Monza if you want. Oh, and we're already 4 down in the qualifying. Louis been disqualified for apparently facing the wrong way. Might cross the line going 8th. Well done with the 1:33.4. If it's not too late. I mean, they're 25% races, so the next one should be in about an hour. Oh, Denger's having a torrid time back there. So, Steber out in front with the 1:29.2, Stell second with a 1:29.8, where's Ish? Ish qualified 4th in a 1:30.9. He's got a chance of winning the title in the next couple of races, I think. So basically, it's Ish, Polhouse, and Arupalu. They're all 20 points within each other in the championship. So it's all to play for those 3. I think Arupalu, who was down in 4th. Apparently, Boomer sent you an invite, BR. Or he's sending you one, at least. So yeah, you can get on board in the action and have a bit of fun. Oh, and it's raining, even better. This is going to change tactics for people for sure. Oh, mate, if Mike done a Bottas right now, I'd be so happy for him. I really would. Hang on, oh, that type of Bottas. Okay, and we are go. A little bit of a jumble going on there. So we got Stebbs out in front, Ish up into second, Stell right behind him. Denja managed to get up into fourth. What a start from him. Will up into fifth. Denja going a little bit wide. Alu Palu. Oh, that's ever so unfortunate for Denja there. Obviously bumping on in the wet is not good. Mike up in dropping a place down into ninth, but he's still in the points. So that's a nice healthy start for him. He's not going to complain there. And the pit strategies, well, it's Inter, so you can go an entire race or you can pit. Totally your call. Typical thing. Let's get on board with Stell here. He's following Ish. He's going to want to put a dent in Ish's title chances tonight. What's going on here? Polehouse is slipping down the order ever so slightly. Boomer managing to get past him. Luis also getting past Leon there as well, a little earlier on. It appears that we have two with penalties already. One is Denja and one is Polehouse. Denja getting past bite sides there at the back. So he's claiming something back. Jay O'Leary making a double overtake there. That's pretty impressive. Stell slipping down the order. What has happened there? He's trying to make sure he comes back onto the track safely. And he's retired from the session. That sucks for him. So Stebber is pulling away. Ish up into second here. So we have got all sorts of entertainment going on right now. So Piles into the pits, Denja into the pits. Who else is into the pits? Trucker is also into the pits. Mike has had a atrocious first lap, but he's going to be making his way back up the order now. Come on, Mike, you can do it, mate. Oh, and Polehouse behind him has spun out. His title chances are slipping further and further away lap by lap at the moment. So we have a problem in the first sector somewhere. I'm trying to find it, but I can't. I have a funny feeling it may have been either Leon or Major. Had a bit of an issue back there. Yes, BR, there will be vote tracks for next season. Oh no, Mike is out. What has happened to Mike? He's lost it coming out of the hairpin and he has binned it into the wall. That is finishing his race. That was so unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate actually. I was rooting for him tonight. So Will is getting ever closer to Ish here in the Ferrari. Alu Palu setting the fastest lap on the 142.4. So we have two non-finishers so far. We have Stella Lipas and Mike. No, I'm not surprised. But, you know, kind of rooting for him. He's not had the greatest season. A bit like me, really. So currently after lap 3, we got Stever up front, managing to keep first spot from the start. We got Ish in second, getting up a place. Wilt making a few places as well, up into third now. Let's have a look, see what they are doing. Position changes. So, Ish is up 2 places, Wilt is still the same. Alu and Boomer up by 2 places, Pyro down by 1. Major getting past O'Leary back there. And O'Leary is looking to make a fight back. But being in getting ever so slightly wide there through that section. Not something you want to do in the wet, trust me. There's an interesting fight between these 3, Ish, Wilt and Alu coming up. And then there's a bit of a gap back to Boomer, so they're pretty slow. That's a weird ass camera. Not seen this one before. So we're literally crawling all over the gearbox of Ish here. Sorry. In on Boomer as well, so we're keeping an eye on that one. Oh, sorry, I think my internet just jibbed out on the stream there. And Louis has managed to get back past O'Leary here. Fight going on there. Pyro's managed to lose some time at the back of Boomer here. Could be any number of reasons there, especially during the wet. But like I said, we got a nice little close battle here. I mean, Stebbit is literally just pulling away. And Stebber, if I remember right, oh no, wrong button. So yeah, currently, so he will move up the grid, obviously, with this potential result. He does and he doesn't. I mean, is there really much of a difference between the Red Bull and the Mercedes? Obviously, it comes down to who's driving it, for a start. But yeah, put the Red Bull in the hands of the likes of Stebber or Ish or basically any one of the top 4. And they're running away into the distance with it. I think I need to change my settings on the PlayStation on the next race, because BR, is the race coming through on your stream quite clearly, or is it kind of like as though you're looking at 480p rather than 720? And Stebber setting the quickest lap on a 140.0. That does not surprise me. He is literally pulling away in the distance now. Cool. I have a funny feeling it might be a setting on my PlayStation. I will look into that at the end of this race. I'll get Boomer to hold off before starting, because I thought it was just my laptop. Someone was saying about it during the tier 1 stream and the whole thing just froze last week. But I want you guys to get a proper understanding. I don't know whether it's the game, to be honest. O'Leary and Major both into the pits, get brand new tyres. I wouldn't be too surprised if we see these guys literally go on to the end. So Wilton-ish pulling away ever so slightly from Audipalo now. Audipalo about a second back. Ooh! Step again, a 3-second penalty there. But he's still going to be 5 seconds ahead afterwards, so it's not going to be too bad for him. So generally in terms of penalties, we got a Sector 3 issue. That is a McLaren. Oh wow, okay. And, you know, someone just drives straight through him. That would be danger. Danger having no front wing, so he's back into the pits. Wow, Sector 1 and 3, what have we got? It seemed to be O'Leary. So a lot of people not liking the rain, that's for sure. See, this is one of the reasons as well we didn't want to have Japan as the final race tonight, because it's very boring and we're getting ever so closer now. We're not close enough to make the move into the first corner though. Need to be much, much closer than that, especially under the wet conditions. Yeah, as much as I like Japan as a track, definitely as a season finisher, it's something I wouldn't suggest again. Danger back into the pits already and speeding, so he's now got a 5-second penalty. Why has he gone onto the softs? It's still raining. Danger, my friend, if you are watching this, are you crazy? Yeah, you are losing time, my friend. No, you're not. You are not losing time. but your teammate has just lapped. Yeah, you are losing time, so definitely not ready for dries yet. Keep an eye on his time though. Looking at the track, he's definitely not ready for wet, dry tyres. Not by a long way. So let's look at the penalties. Stepper has 3 seconds, Leon has 3 seconds, It's Luis has 3 seconds. Yeah, I know, mate. What happened, Mike? Literally what happened, dude? So you had a pretty good qualifying, ended up 8th, thought you were going to do well, and then unfortunately, next time I saw you, you're in the wall. So Ish pulling a bit of a gap now on Wilt. Could be down to tyres, fuel load, anything like that. But yeah, he's got a second and a half on him now, so he's got a bit of a gap. But he's still like coming on to 13 seconds behind Stebber, so Stebber's literally running away with his victory right now, with 3 laps remaining. Oh, we got a problem in sector. Had a problem in sector 2. Don't know who it was. Here you go. Sorry, my cat's decided to join me, guys. So yeah, it looks like Ish is going to be extending his lead at the top. I will try and fill it out as it goes on, so that I can update the points for you, at least. So if it finishes the way it is right now, let me just change a few settings here. Why has he put that there? Second. Oh, house in 11. Alu currently in 4. So the top 3, if it stays the way it is, House and Alupalu will end up on 247 points each, and Ish will be on 271. We got a problem in sector 3. Well, Danger's gone. We had Major having a bit of an incident there. I have no idea why Danger decided to go on to, mediums, considering it's wet. I mean, seriously, wrong decision, dude. You went from softs to mediums to find out that you couldn't do it. Oh, Major's gone as well now. I think he's... So Wilt's managed to close the gap a bit more on Ish here. This could be in a small dent in his title hopes. One second, guys. I'm going to send Stell an invite. Now the stream is very stable, but its tick rate is very low. Yeah, I have a funny feeling it's a setting on my PlayStation that I've done wrong. Because at the beginning of the season it was really, really good. And now I think I've changed something somewhere along the line. But also I did look at putting a capture card in, but I haven't got the settings down. And AB is also out of the race. What has happened there? Let's have a look. Oh, he's lost it coming through the chicane up the hill. I wonder if he's binned it and ended up into the wall coming out. Are we going to see it? Has he done a mic on us? He's disappeared before we can see it. I reckon he's done a mic on us. Coming out of the corner. He's got too much power down, and he's just put it into the wall. So Will really closing the gap here on Ish. Is he going to get a pass done? Pushing Ish down into third. Oh, we've got an issue in sector 1. It looks like it is an Aston of Trucker. Trucker's had an issue. So, crossing the line and taking the win, Stebber! Congratulations, mate, well done. And it looks like Ish is just going to keep Wilt behind in order to take second place here. Wilt, a little bit of... Oh, man, that sucks. Ali Pali getting third there. Wilt losing a little bit of traction coming out of the chicane. That has pushed him down. So Alu Palu getting getting third there. And that's going to put him above Pole House by 3 points. No, it's not, because Pole House is going to get 9th. Let's just follow Pole House across the line. If Pole House gets 9th, he's only a point behind Alu Palu. Again, they're only 23 points difference. $22 points difference, sorry, between the top three. So yeah, Ali Palu managing to finish on the podium alongside Ish there. And Pole House crossing. Cool, whilst we wait to go to the next race, give me a second, guys. Let me go into this. Right, let's hopefully see this as helped. So I have made a change. Hopefully this helps. Oh, this VR, does this seem better for you? Well, hopefully this works. You're not jumping in this one, BR? You just sent me an invite. Heard him at this rate. Let's jump on board with him. Stebber has retired. And the winner of our last round. Still bitty as hell. 1 second. Ish has lost a few seconds, or a few tenths at least. Still with us. Shooting round the final corner. And he is crossing the line. 4th, Chuck in 5th, Wilt 6th, Ali Pally 7th, Pyro 8th, Boomer 9th, Mike 10th, well done mate. Leon in 11th. And apparently my broadcast has just dropped out.